Hey guys, this is Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. I wanted to talk to you today about a subject that comes up all the time when I'm sitting there and we're signing paperwork and I've gone through how we need to follow a certain process and there will be steps that we need to take. And I'm asked the question, of course, how long will this take? When can we see our money? Show me the money. Well, that's a good question. How long will it take? I know what the answer you would like to hear, and that would be within 24 hours, we'll have a check to you. This isn't an H&R Block where, we can go and get some type of e-filing and we'll get you a check right out. It doesn't happen that way. There's a lot that has to take place depending on the complexity of the loss. There are a lot of factors that come into play. There are other people that need to be coordinated. If there's some type of formal report that needs to be made. Let's say with the plumbing system, we need to first just stop the issue for the moment, the temporary fix. Or it may be a situation where we've been able to stop it because we turned the water off. Well, that always stops everything, doesn't it? But now we have to do some exploring and actually get more involved with the job. The point is that the more people that need to be part of this, the longer it's going to take to have this to complete it. We always ask the homeowner, please, we be patient with us, and by far they normally are. But let's face it, sometimes if it's really a messy situation and there's this big eyesore, every morning they come down from the upstairs and they walk in the kitchen, let's say, and here's this wall that half of it is soaked or has been opened up so it can air out. And that doesn't look good. And they have to live with that. And I'm sympathetic to that. I understand. You don't want to see that. Unfortunately, to get the insurance company to be able to get things squared away, to settle a claim, we have to go through a certain process that they've established. So right off the bat, we start out with first being retained. Then we're on a fact-finding mission to exactly what happened, what caused this, how much damage ensued from that. And then we put together a case and we're contacting the insurance adjuster. Now we coordinate to have him come out and take a look at things. And sometimes he's busy. So, it's not like you call him and the next day or two, he'll be right out. And let's face it, they're not always motivated to move very fast. And they know that gets to you guys. See, a lot of times insurance companies will drag their feet. Oh, no, not them. No, they will. And the whole point is it just gets you guys upset. And there's a reason to get you upset. Can you think about why would they want to get you upset? No. Well, let me just tell you. The reason is the longer this drags on, the quicker you're going to then just say, look, hey, I've had enough. Anything that they offer us, let's just take this. I want this to be over. I want to move on. I want to put this behind me. And we certainly understand that. That's human nature. If I were living, like I say, and had to deal with that, I would not be happy about it either. But the point is, the insurance companies know it, and they use it to their advantage. We'll schedule things, and sometimes, something came up the last minute, they can't make that appointment. Or, it's not until a week later when they can finally get out. And, sometimes things can go on where it's really in such a bad way that they've done things. There's such thing as performing and working in good faith. When they are not negotiating in good faith, that actually is a formal term that they can sort of get in trouble. We can use that against them, that they have not been responding in good faith. So, but, that only takes you so far as well, let's face it. So the bottom line to this is, again, how long, you said a lot, Steve, but you really didn't tell me, how long does it take? Well, what I'm trying to tell you is it takes as long as it does until we're finished. Now, that may really be surprising to you, and you may say, well, what the heck is that supposed to mean? Well, the bottom line to it is, if you want us to do our job properly and you want to get as much as possible, you need to give us the time to get it. And that means that you not only have to exercise patience, but then you have to exercise some more patience and then exercise some more patience. And I realize that's not easy, but that's all part of it. I don't want to use it as a game because it's certainly not a game, but that is the process. It's made to be this way. It's made to be difficult in that respect. And it's made to put us then in a bad light. You guys got in the middle of this thing. It took forever. I had a friend that didn't have an adjuster, and they went into the insurance company. The insurance company gave them some money. Now, they didn't give them what they should have gotten. It wasn't enough to take care of what they need to do. I can go on and on and on. But the bottom line, it was settled in a very quick manner. Well, again, do you want a quick manner or do you want a thorough, complete manner? Sometimes you can have both, but that's a rarity. So, guys, I hope that I've been able to shed some light to that, unfortunately, it will take some time. Sometimes, I guess there's like an average where you could say anywhere from 30 to 90 days, if that, you want some type of time frame, let's look at that. 30 to 90 days would be the average to have claims taken care of completely. And there are those that will go on for quite a while. You can have a claim that will go on over a year when you're going back and forth. And what's really something is when you have a situation that as you get into the claim more and more, there's more damage that comes up. Oh, well, when we discover something new, now we have to schedule another appointment for the insurance adjuster for him to come out. We present the damage to him and explain, what's going on there. And then he needs to go back and, do his little numbers and all that bit. And we go back and forth. So, it's something that it can be a while. But you need to remember and stay focused that in the long run, you're going to benefit from this. Historically, the quicker the claim goes, unless it's really just straight shot, you're not going to get everything you should. So there's some food for thought for you guys. I hope that you've enjoyed this and that you've learned something from it. Maybe you didn't hear what you really would have liked to have heard, but I'm giving you the straight facts. That's my job, and that's what I do. So thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. If you would, I would ask you to like this page. I would ask you to share this page, and I would ask you to subscribe if you haven't already to me. My contact information, which is for Steve, your friendly public adjuster, is 610-213-8820, or you can send email, and that would be Steve Wolbach, WOLBACH @ymail, which is the letter Y, mail.com. So that's how you can get me. Again, Steve Wolbach, your